Welcome to the Man Square Show. I'm your host, The Hib, and today we're going to check out Bob's Red Milled Rolled Oats. Now, we got rid of all the crap we had in the cupboards, and so we're going to start something new. So this is how change starts, by doing. So when you do something different, you should get a different results. So, bad food out, good food in. So what we're going to do, we're going to follow the instructions on these oatmeal. And it says, for a serving of one, half a cup of oats, 2 cups of water, pinch of salt. A pinch of salt. Okay, well, to save time, I've already got my water already measured out. So here go my cups. And I got my water measured out. And this is my half a cup of oats. So right now we're just going by the instructions because somebody wrote a blog on the IamHumanRU.org blog about you got to learn to follow instructions. Check that blog out. You got to go back in the archives, but it's a necessity read. The blog, IamHumanRU.org, and that blog is you got to know what you're doing when you're doing what you're doing. So, or no, that blog was you got to follow instructions. So that's what we're doing. We're following the instructions. Half a cup of oats. But we're going to let this boil. It says, per the instructions. Okay, let's read the instructions. You can't read out loud. Shut up. I've learned how to read since then. Okay, don't mess yourself up. Okay, here we go. I'm looking at this through the phone. Bring water and salt to a boil. Add extra thick rolled oats. Reduce heat to medium-low and cook. Stir occasionally for 10 minutes or longer for creamier oats. Remove from heat and let stand for 2 minutes and enjoy. Now I added that other stuff. I read that pretty good. You better stop. Anyway, it was right there. So therefore, oh man, I can read. Anywho, we're gonna try these oatmeal. So once our water gets hot, we're gonna. This will be the beginning of the cooking segment of the Man Square Show mission statement on YouTube, and we will be doing cooking, showing young men how to survive in the kitchen in a generation where it seems like no one likes being in the kitchen anymore. But this is where the magic happens. Yes, there's a book called Man Square. It has a chapter based on how important food is. That's going to be one of the reading points that we're going to be checking out on the Man Square Show mission statement. So get your copy now. The book, Man Square. It's available on Audible. Okay, right now we just got our water boiling and we got some oats that's going to be cooking, and we're going to try these and we're going to see how this simple change in diet will it change our lives. And I'm going to be a guinea pig, or I'm going to be a test pilot of a new way of doing things, which is nothing new because there's nothing new under the sun. You just got to do something different. That's all you got to do. You just got to do something different. So this will be the second video in 2022 on the Man Square Show mission statement. So follow us along. We're going to be telling you how to navigate the mission, in which if you check out the Man Square Show mission statement, it'll give you your instructions on how to be a part of the Man Square Nation. You too can be a part of the Man Square Nation, but it don't come cheap. Yeah, we need likes and subscriptions. That's all you got to do. Don't cost you nothing. Don't cost you nothing. See, old music comes back to your head and brings back a spark in your life. I don't know what this music is today. But anyway, back to the kitchen, y'all. All right, we got our water boiling. We want a rolling boil. That's that guy said when he cooking them crawdad eggs and fish. What you want is a rolling boil. What's that boy's name? I don't know his name, but I watch his show on YouTube. He be cooking up all kind of things. I like all kind of cooking shows, but I ain't gonna eat everything. Let's get it straight now. Over here at the Man Square Show mission statement, and over here at the Man Square Nation, and in our kitchen, we don't do the swine. We're trying to do things a little bit different here in the world, so this is how it looks. So you got to start someplace, and it starts with some Bob's Red Mill rolled oats. So that's what we starting with. All right, back to the show. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, that's cooking now. Ooh-wee. Okay, I did put a little salt in there. It just said a pinch of salt. So now that that's boiling, we're going to add oatmeal. Of course, 2 to 1. No, this is a half. And we did 2 cups of water. You can always go a little bit more when you're doing grits and oatmeal with your water. So go a little bit over water and stay close. One rule in the kitchen, when you're cooking in the kitchen, you got to be in the kitchen and be cooking in the kitchen. So you can't go downstairs, you can't go upstairs, you can't go down the street, you can't get in the car and go to the store when you're cooking. When you're cooking in the kitchen, you got to be in the kitchen when you're cooking. That's one of them taglines. Tag that. I said that. The Hib, the most interesting man in the world, said, when you're cooking in the kitchen, you got to be in the kitchen cooking in order to be cooking in the kitchen. There it is. All right, now look at them oatmeal. I don't like the stove. Ooh, when I get my woof of it. Ooh. Okay, now it's rolling. Let's turn it down. Turn it down. Ooh. I like flame. Ooh, see, look at that. See that? Look at that. Look at that. You got the control. See, that's what you got to do. You walk away from that, this thing would have came all over the stove. I mean, would have overflowed all over the stove. Now they say for 15 minutes. 15 minutes? I'll be late for work. Well, get up earlier. Uh-oh, that's a thing to do. If you're used to getting up late, get up earlier. That's what change is, everybody. I think I wrote a blog about change. You can find it on the IamHumanRU.org blog, if I haven't said that already. Oh, that's right. That's going to be your roadmap. The IamHumanRU.org is a roadmap to help navigate you through your mission if you choose to accept it. If you choose to accept your mission on the IamHumanRU.org blog, where you can go to the YouTube channel, The Man Square Show Mission Statement, and use that knowledge from the blog to navigate yourself to a destination in which you are destined for. I have the way. I have the key. So, if you dare so challenge yourself, I have a way. I have a way. So we're going to talk about it. And that's what we're doing while we're cooking these grits. So right now, not grits, but these oatmeal. So right now we've been filming for 8 minutes. So this is going to be our first cooking segment on the Man Square Show mission statement, because we're going to learn how to use our stove and eat better food and go back to frontier land where folks live to be 35, but they was working 24/7 and had all kind of crazy diseases. But since now with technology and all the supposedly education that we have, we continue to poison ourselves, and so we're gonna have to do something different. So therefore, let's make a change to live. So in doing that, we're gonna have to do things different. So that's what we're doing right here, right now, and we're doing it with oatmeal. Oh, man. How long do it take to cook oatmeal? Well, apparently 20 minutes. See, patience. This is what we're learning here today. Cooking oatmeal will teach you patience, because if your stomach is growling and you say, oh man, I ain't got time to wait for no doggone oatmeal, I'm going to go to one of these fast food places and get me some poison and eat that right away. It just killed me slow. Well, that's one way. So here's another way. Okay, watch your heat. So we're going to regulate this, because we're going to stand right here in the kitchen while we cooking. If we're cooking in the kitchen, we got to be in the kitchen. So ain't no cooking in the kitchen and going downstairs. Ain't no cooking in the kitchen going upstairs. Ain't no cooking in the kitchen going in the garage. Oh, I got to go to the store while I'm cooking. You come back and your house burned down. How did that happen? So stay your in the kitchen when you're cooking. This is your patient building exercise that you're going to need to navigate yourself through the Man Square Show. We ain't playing over here. This ain't no joke over here. You think I'm joking? This has been strategically planned for years. And only those who have a mind to use their mind will be able to navigate their way through the Man Square Nation. So therefore, don't get it twisted, people. This ain't for the looky-loos and the wannabes. You have to be an already was. And on your purpose and on your square. And that's what we talking about over here on the Man Square Show. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Man, I thought you was telling us how to cook oatmeal. Everything is in oatmeal. Go back to oatmeal. That's what we're doing. We're starting from oatmeal. But if one was to check out the book Man Square, which is required reading for the Man Square Show mission statement and the IamHumanRU.org blog, we're going to be taking all our conversations from that book. Oh, this book has got to be the number one book in the nation. Did you hear what I said? You got to get your copy now. Right now. Go to Audible. Download it. Help this cause out. No, just get the book. It's a required reading. You can get the Audible because I know how busy everybody is. All righty. Back to the kitchen. Yeah. Oatmeal. Basic meal. Oh, if you're old enough to know oatmeal, there's a story in oatmeal. Oh, there's a lot of story in oatmeal. So we're going to go down oatmeal story memory lane as you're cooking oatmeal, because it takes forever to cook oatmeal in the world, especially that whole rolled oats, that thick stuff, that stuff that stick to your ribs. So we're going to see what happens when we cook this. It still ain't ready yet? Nope. Keep cooking. Damn, this video 13 minutes long. Oh, man, you can't put this out there. All right. While we're cooking the oatmeal, we'll tell a story. So we're going to save this because this is going to be one of the callbacks in the show once we get ourselves up and running, once we get our 1,000 subscribers, because that's what it's going to take for the hib to come. And if you look at all the old blogs, I'm on my way. I got to get some nourishment. I got to get myself healthy. So that's the task, gentlemen. 1,000 subscribers, and then the hib, me, the most interesting man in the world, will appear on the Man Square Show mission statement on YouTube live. But until then, we have to get 1,000 subscribers. That's our task. Come on, help me out. Let's do it. Let's do what they say can't be done. And what is that here? Listen, man, they say you all can't come together for nothing. Well, let's come together for something. Something like what? Like the Man Square Show mission statement on YouTube. All you got to do is like and subscribe and get 10 more people to do it. What is going to hurt? It ain't going to hurt nothing. It's going to change the world, because we are making lives out of those bastards when we get those 1,000 subscribers, and they going to say, oh man, they came together on what? All they did was come together on one YouTube channel. That's right. The least amount of videos with 1,000 subscribers. We going to do that right here on the planet Earth, on the Man Square Show mission statement on YouTube. Check it out. Right while we wait for this oatmeal to finish cooking. It take a long time for oatmeal. Back in the day, man, you had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning if you was eating oatmeal. 4 o'clock in the morning. And then you get you some oatmeal. You ready. You're going down, you got to go to the barn. You better hope it ain't wintertime. You got to go to the barn. Go to the barn, grab the mule, pull him to the wagon, hook him up to the wagon, and then grab the wagon and hook it to the plow. And you hook the plow to the wagon and the wagon to the mule, and now you got to go. And you got to drag them all. It's that oatmeal that gives you the strength to do this every day. Because every day when you get up in the morning and you get that bowl of oatmeal, you like, Lord, there's got to be something better than oatmeal. Yes. But right now, oatmeal is all you got. Let's consider this something as simple as manna. Uh-oh. You better stop referencing stuff because that's going too far into our brain and we can't comprehend that much. Okay, it's just something basic. It's just oatmeal, manna, whatever. It's manna, matter. Matter is manna. Something is something. Sustenance. That's all this is. Basic sustenance. You can survive off this. Probably won't give you no high blood pressure. Probably won't give you no diabetes because ain't no sugar in it. Probably won't give you no constipation because your body this is gonna be like Roto-Rooter going through you. But it won't be too runny. It'll have a nice consistency, and this is what your doctor will tell you. So I'm telling you the same thing. So take care of yourself, and you don't need a doctor. Uh-oh. What am I going to do with all this insurance money that I'm paying out then? You put it in your pocket and keep it. Just keep yourself healthy by eating healthy. So we're going to start and do a thing when it comes to food. Because food is important. That's one of the chapters in the book, Man Square, ain't it? Yeah, it is. You better check it out. Oh, yeah, that's the book, Man Square. Yeah, I better check that out. Alrighty. How long is it taking this oatmeal to cook? Listen, you cannot rush oatmeal, grits, black-eyed peas, and rice. We'll talk about that later in the cooking show. But right now, keep your heat at a constant, reduced rate, and we're just going to allow the water to absorb in that oats, or the oats to absorb the water. And as we stir, it's going to come creamy. And once it gets to the consistency that we like, then we enjoy. Right now, we want to cook all this water out. And like I said, I did put a little extra water in mine because I didn't want this to cook too fast because I wanted to help navigate the process of cooking in the kitchen. And this is your first cooking lesson on the Man Square Show cooking show. So you have to cook some oatmeal, which is a very basic meal, but you have to understand what we're doing as we're cooking. Now, when we turn the heat down and we're still simmering, that's going to still steam and it's going to reduce down because the water is going to boil out of it. And as the water boils out of it, the food is going to become more silkier and it's going to become more soft and tender. And this is how we do rice, but you don't want to stir rice. But right now we're doing oatmeal. So don't put the cart before the horse don't put the cart before the horse. Right now, let's just deal with the horse we got. And that's this oatmeal here. And like I said, when you're cooking in the kitchen, you got to be in the kitchen to be cooking in the kitchen. So don't go downstairs. Don't go upstairs. Don't go to the bathroom. Don't go outside. Don't go to the garage. And don't go to the store while you're cooking. Because you just may come back and your house may be burned down. I just went to the store because I needed some. You should have had all that before you started cooking. Rule number 1. Have all your ingredients when you cook it in the kitchen so you don't say, oh no, I gotta go to the store. Because if you're in the kitchen, that means you're gonna be doing something. And if you're gonna be doing something, you know what you're doing. And you got to know what you're doing when you're in the kitchen. You got to know what you're doing when you're doing anything. You got to know what you're doing when you're doing anything. So if you know you're gonna be in the kitchen cooking, you know you got to have something to cook. So you have to go to the grocery store and get something to cook, or you can go to the farmer's market, or you can just go out in your own garden. Now, all these are acceptable means of obtaining food for cooking in the kitchen, but we're going to talk about that too. So right now we all on the basics. Right now the basics is oatmeal. We talking about, you see it? Okay, it's still, man. How long do it take to cook oatmeal? This video is going to be a long. Man, listen, hang in there. Hang in there. These oatmeal is almost done. Now, I'm of a certain age. I remember what oatmeal used to taste like when it was raw. Oh, and yeah, I've been brainwashed. I've been conditioned. I've been programmed to eat that other stuff, that other oatmeal, because it had all kind of flavors and stuff in it, and it had sugar in it, and it tasted good, and I craved the sugar. It was almost like them doggone cereals that I used to eat, but it was the same. It wasn't We'll talk about that because in food, these will be the subjects that we'll be discussing in the chapter food in the book Man Square. All this stuff is relevant for you to complete your mission. So don't get it twisted. We still on the mission. If you on your mission, I'm on mine. I see you in the beginning. Okay. Oh my goodness. For a second there, I said, man, it looked like chitlins. I'm like, oh heck no, don't say that. That's what it's looking like, but I'm glad it don't smell like it. See, now it's starting to smell like oatmeal. What does oatmeal smell like? It smell like this. Somebody need to invent the smellophone. Yeah. We invent the smellophone and we could have, and like, hey, this smells delicious. Okay, now you see how your oatmeal's doing now? It's coming together. I still, cause like I said, I added a little bit more water because I wanted to stretch this out to give you all an opportunity to see that, yeah, if you're gonna take on the challenge of making some oatmeal, you got to sacrifice 45 minutes of your time. That's it. You have to give up some time to get you some good, wholesome, rolled oats cooked the way you like it to give yourself a better chance of a better, healthy body. Now, that makes sense to me. Now, understand, once we start reducing the water down, we need to ease back down on that. Ooh, I can't stand this stove. Oh, wait till I get my wood stove. I'm going to get my wood stove, baby. You watch it. I don't like this glass stuff. I don't like that. Okay. Count to 10. Woo-saw, woo-saw, woo-saw. Even though these conduction tops are good for cooktops, I would get a conduction cooktop. Yeah, okay, I would get one of those for like on the side cooking. But I'm gonna have my wood oven and my wood stove. You just wait until I get my new kitchen. Okay, there we go. See, now this coming together. All righty. This is the first show, so I didn't show that I was washing my hands, and right now I'm just putting my spoon on the counter. And okay, so we got to be more sanitized when people are watching the show. So right now I haven't done anything crazy like put my finger in my mouth, because that's what I would normally do. But these are just mild. This is my oatmeal. You cook it for yourself, you can do that. You cook it in your own house, you can do that if you know. So right now we'll get together when we get the lights in, and when I get my oven, yeah, we gonna have some real. It'll be just like on the regular shows. Yeah, but right now we just cooking oatmeal, because anybody can cook oatmeal. Youngsters, this is how you cook oatmeal. And let me know now, you're going to be saying, you don't like oatmeal. I don't like oatmeal. Shoot. According to the, we turning down now. You mean don't like oatmeal? What's going to happen when they shut off the food line from the grocery stores? What's going to happen? You better know, you better get used to eating oatmeal. You better stop telling somebody something, because they're going to think you know more than you know. I don't know nothing. I'm just saying, shoot, you better get used to eating some oatmeal. That's all I'm saying. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Oh no. This tastes like oatmeal how I remember it. No wonder they dumped so much damn shit. Oh no. You said you was going, I know what I said, but I didn't know it was going to taste like it used to taste. I thought this is the new oatmeal and it's healthier. Healthy? Damn, that oatmeal was $7. That oatmeal was $7 and it tastes like this. That's what oatmeal tastes like. Okay. All right, Bob. Okay, I ain't going to just throw you under the bus. I'm going to see. I'm going to try. I'm going to put some butter in, man. I know I got to put some butter in this. Okay, listen. even though you making an attempt, you gotta try it. You can't go cold turkey, because if you go cold turkey, you're gonna break, and then you're gonna go back to your old ways. So if you have to add some butter in here, well, like I said, baby steps. This is like the placebo to getting off crack. You're getting off all that sugar, you're getting off all that stuff. So you might have to, so now I'm sure they recommend some honey for some flavor. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna have some 3 different times to see what we do. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put 3 different bowls up. I'm gonna put some honey in some to see what you like. I'm gonna put some butter in some to see what I like. And I'm gonna do some with some salt to see what I like. So that's what we're gonna do with this oatmeal. Now, because we gotta see how we're gonna like this, because this is straight up. Oh my goodness. It tastes like wallpaper paste. Oh, this tastes like wallpaper paste. I mean, it feels like wallpaper paste. How the hell you know what wallpaper paste tastes like? Hey, I ate paste before. They say that's what's wrong with you. Anyway. Oh my goodness. All right, yeah, we're gonna have to do some butter with this. So I'm gonna let this cook some more, because I still want it to be a little bit more al dente. Alrighty. Now this is gonna be long for a video, but it's like, hey man, it's a cooking video. Okay. But it's not bad. I guess I gotta cook some more. So that means, even though the bag say 15 minutes, it's gonna look. You got to get up and cook you some grits, and this is what's gonna stop you from eating grits, because it's gonna take so long to cook. But to cook them the way you like them, sacrifice the time. Get up and cook you some grits and some oatmeal. So we'll do grits tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do grits tomorrow. But right now, because it's gonna take an hour and a half to cook some grits. I don't know. I had some instant grits. I didn't even know how they got in my cupboard. But anyway, it was there, so I probably bought them. I don't know, because I've conformed. I was eating the 5-minute. I'm sorry. I was eating the 5-minute grits. I'm sorry. They was just 5 minutes, man. You know how long it takes to cook grits? Why you late for work again, man? I was trying to have some breakfast, man. Oh, they're eating them damn grits. Hey. But, so I had to give them up and get them damn 5-minute grits. I apologize to the food community for eating 5-minute grits and thinking that they was real grits. Because they wasn't. They were just convenient. Conveniently. Huh?
Yeah, they don't see your man. What's wrong?
We're recording. No, you okay? I ain't drunk. Just cooking some oatmeal. Okay, we'll edit that out. Go to 28. Count backwards while going forwards. 28 minutes. You have to put a pause in there. Okay. Okay, now look at that. When you stir the bottom, and you can almost see the bottom. Now that's how I like my grits. These are not grits. This is oatmeal. Now this is how I like my oatmeal. When you can almost see the bottom when you stir. Now you know. And this is 1 serving now. I didn't go extra with that because I knew I was gonna have to eat a lot. So you rake it back, silky. Now we just gonna do, like I said, this is my spoon. I'm just cooking for myself. So if I was in caveman town, I'd be eating right out the pot. And sometimes we're gonna do that. Save on dishes. Okay. Boy. You're gonna have to get used to it. Oh man. You're gonna have to get used to that. Okay, so that's why we're gonna try how we gonna like it. Okay, it's soft. Okay, I remember oatmeal taste. And that's what it tastes, oatmeal. Ooh, we're gonna have to put some help in here. We gonna need some help in here. Now look at that. Now, this is how you want your oatmeal. Now you can eat this now. Okay, if you want it thicker, just let it stay on a little bit longer. So what we gonna do, I'm gonna do a setup of 3 different bowls, and I'm gonna put butter in one, see how that tastes. I'm gonna put honey in one and see how that tastes, and what else? Maybe some salt in a little, because I don't know if I want salt and grits, but you might put some grits. Grits is you eat by yourself, because if you're gonna have eggs, you don't need no oatmeal. I mean, you got grits, you can have eggs and whatever type of sides, but oatmeal is served by itself, maybe with some fruit, or if you like it like that. But we walking it, building it while we flying it, and we gonna see. It's 30 minutes. Man, you've been cooking oatmeal for 30 minutes. Well, that's what oatmeal tastes. So let me see how this now. I'm gonna get a spoon of oatmeal and see what this tastes like. Okay. Oh man, this is a lot. That's a lot. Okay. Damn. Maybe I put some maple syrup in there. Okay, we're gonna pause. This video has already gone 31 minutes. So stay tuned for the unveiling of the oatmeal, and that'll be the taste test. So right now, if you started watching this video, thanks for watching all the way through. This is how we cook oatmeal, the Bob's Red Mill Extra Thick Rolled Oats. And this is how I made these, and they taste pretty good. So now, that's how you cook oatmeal. This is how I like my oatmeal, and this is how consistency that I like my oatmeal. So what we're gonna do on the next show is I'm gonna plate these up into 3 different bowls, and I'm gonna sample them to see what makes them taste better with a little bit more healthy than the other choices that we were using. So here we go. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The IamHumanRU.org blog is the blog that you use to get information to navigate through the Man Square Show mission statement on YouTube. So accept the mission on the blog, and let's get started in 2025. Right now, this is what change looks like. This is what change looked like? Yeah. What did you have last year? Man, I had me a big old slab of bacon and some ham with some grits, and I had some eggs, and I had waffles. What did you have? Ooh, I had a big old bowl of my favorite colored cereal with all kind of characters in it and sugar and stuff in it. That's what I used to do, but right now but this is something different. Today is a new day. So we're going to enjoy this. So this is what we're going to do. This is our taste piece. This is delicious as is. You could live off this, and you can get your heart rate down ASAP. So you just got to stop, yeah, health is better. Thanks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We got a long way to go. Not bad. Probably tastes better on a wood stove, but okay. Let's plate these bad boys up and see what we got. Hibbs out.